This video is sponsored by Deep Cut Studios. For a wide range of fantastic gaming resources such as battle mats, dice trays and pre-painted bases, check out the description below.
Welcome back to Team G Productions. I am the People's Champion. It's Courtney. And we have Dave.
We have Dave. Dave's joining you.
It's the second round of our Moonstone campaign. So we've done the votes. The votes are in.
The votes.
Unsurprisingly, after what happened, I did sort of get the votes to be sort of shafted. So I got sabotaged. And Chris actually got the votes to get promoted. So, I mean, personally, it ain't my fault that he killed himself. So, but I can understand why you voted that way. So, you know, I can't be too salty.
You're chalk and cheese, man. People either love you or they hate you.
The public just wants to see the champion. They want to put some extra. They want to see him rise up.
Hero's journey.
Yeah, it's the hero's journey. That is exactly it. So, if you've not watched your Moonstone episodes, please go back and watch them because they were great, essentially. And this is the second round. So, what have you brought today?
Today I'm back with my Dominion Pirates, my Scurvy Sea Dogs.
And I've taken my Commonwealth soldiers. So let's look at the crews and we'll get this battle going.
So these are our troops for today's game. We've gone up from 5 models to 6 because we didn't feel it was fair that Courtney had that 5 model advantage with his Commonwealth troop.
I have been a target of just... I can't believe what they've had to do to try and match my power. They've had to get the public to vote against me, and then they've had to try and nerf me mechanically. It's absolutely disgusting.
But we're playing the game the way it's meant to be played at 6 aside. So,
which we are. That's a fair comment, but I'm still salty about it.
So I bring the same crew as the original game in the campaign. I have just added one additional model to it. I'm bringing out the big guns. The cannon is coming into play. I bought Ribbold, but also I've given him an upgrade to make him a pirate, which is beneficial because that means he'll get that additional energy when he's within 4 inch of El Capitano. Swiggity Swooty's coming back as well, bringing his shovel as his upgrade to help me get those moonstones quicker.
Okay, so this is my troop. You can see one big, large figure in there. That is Grotchgut. That is my 6th model. He's a big lad. He's going to hit hard, hopefully. He's also got my upgrade for this game, which is going conscription. I've conscripted the big lad into Poppycock soldiers. Get them on the Poppycock soldiers. So
yours is legitimate, unlike my illegal.
Yeah. So what that means is that he is now a soldier, but also the first damage that he takes, he basically ignores it, which should hopefully go hand in hand with his ramshackle that it decreases a lot of damage types. So basically, same game plan, get up close personal, stay in a bubble, punch hard.
Battle with the big boys this game.
And here we are with the deployment in good old Bumbleton. So I've set up in a line. I will just point out that I've not just illegally parked my models like 13 inches up the board. I have the Forced March campaign card, which is my only campaign card.
Why is that?
We all know why.
Because the masses love you.
Because the masses love me. Hey, I nearly won both. They nearly voted for me and against me. So, you know, they're just conflicted on what the hell they feel about me.
Duality, it says, the duality.
So I took Forced March, which gives all friendly models an immediate move of 2 inches, but soldiers get a 3 inch. So everybody got to move 3 inches except for Poppycock, because he's not a soldier, he's not a noble. So yeah, that's why I'm halfway up the board. What are you, Dave?
So yeah, my guys are out ready to roll. Again, at the start of the game, I get to make someone take a jog action because of Pedro's treasure map. So I've pushed the big cannon a little bit further forward.
I'm scared of that cannon.
I would be too.
Yeah. So we're going to go into turn 1.
So here we go into turn 1. I've got initiative. Tez, you are the early bird this game.
Always early, me.
Always early.
Always early.
On time. Exactly when you're meant to be there. So Swiggity Swooty's going to activate first. He's going to take his jog action. He's going to go his 4 right into base contact with this Moonstone here. Now Swiggity's brought his trusty shovel. So that means basically if he harvests a Moonstone, it reduces the value by 1. So that basically means he's going to harvest twice for his 2 energy there. Pick up that Moonstone that's in contact with him. He's going to keep hold of his last energy, maybe do something a little bit later in the turn, but that's swiggity done in turn 1. Also, I'm going to play my card, which is Pirate's Booty. So that basically means for the remainder of the game, my pirates don't slow jog. Basically, when they've got a Moonstone in hand, they get their full range of movement, which should hopefully come in handy.
Right, so we're going to go with Eric. So Eric is going to go, my hero! And he's going to give 2 energy to Poppycock. Oh, I should say Derek, actually. It's Derek now.
Yeah, it's not
Derek.
Eric anymore.
No, it's Derek.
Derek.
So Derek is going to then take a walk to here, and he's just going to set on that 1 stone just in case he needs to. And that is Derek done.
Okay, my second activation. We're going to go with Peggy. So Peggy's a little bit slow. She's only got a jog of 2 inch, which means she takes a little bit longer to get into the fold. She's going to take a jog of 2. She's going to take 2 steps, and she's going to spend her last point to harvest that Moonstone next to her. So I've got everything that's in my backfield now, and let's go for a little further forward.
Right, so I'm going to go with Flintlock. Flintlock has got his shovel from last time, but I'm not going to pick that Moonstone up just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and deal with a giant green issue. So
leave him alone.
Flintlock is going to walk. No, he's got a cannon. I'm not leaving him alone. Flintlock's going to walk up to here. Then he'll step for 1. Then I'm going to aim, and I'm going to take a shot at your big troll man.
Now, I was thinking I could probably step out of the way of this with a bit of a reaction, but unfortunately, it wouldn't quite take me out of the engagement range of 12 on that gun. Yep. 12?
12. It is a sniper rifle.
So how many arcane cards are you drawing?
So, because Ribbled is +2 to his evade, and I aimed, I have 6.
And you're looking for...
I'm looking for greens. So I'm going to just start this off with a big number. I'm going to go with green 3.
I am going to call your bluff.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe you. I think you're fibbing.
Oh, you know what? He's clever. He's got me. He's got me. He's got me on the first one. No, you haven't, you idiot.
I knew, but I couldn't not.
So that's 5 damage. I'm good. Pardon? Impact damage.
So 5 impact damage. I'm going to reduce that by 1 because of my ramshackle armor, so it'll take him down by 4.
Do you want to ricochet that bullet anyway, Courtney?
I want to try and hit him again. Green 1.
Bluff.
You don't believe me again?
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me again?
No, looking at what I've got in my hand.
Oh, no. Why don't you... I'm honest, Courtney. Why are you not believing me?
Shut up, don't steal my title. How much damage this time?
So that'll do 3 damage.
Okay, so again, reducing it by 1, so it takes him down to just over half health.
No, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, looking at my cards, I know you're going to lie. So, after that sneaky shot from the grassy knoll into my big troll, I think we better heal him back up a little bit. So I'm going to go with the Powder Monkey.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Powder Monkey's going to go. He's going to take his jog action to go to there. At the end of his jog action, he's going to try and heal Ribbold, try and get him some of those wounds back. I'm going to play this one, and I'm going to tell you that's a blue of the 2.
You know, unlike yourself... I love and respect you, so I'm going to say that you're telling the truth.
Mate, you bluffed a catastrophe.
You think? We'll see. We'll see as the game goes on how honest I can be.
Yeah.
So Ribbold's going to heal for 3 runes, and then at the end of the A's activation, the monkey's going to take another step out to here, and that's him done.
So we're going to go with Hogwash. Sir Hogwash, sorry, I apologise. I didn't use his full
Give him his full title.
He earned that title.
The respect due to it.
He earned that title.
And the guy riding him.
Do I just... Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, I do believe that Sir Hogwash is the boar. I don't care what anybody says. So he's going to walk, and he's going to just step twice. And then his last energy, he's just going to pick this up. Well, he's not going to pick it up. He's going to dig it up for 1. So he's on 3 now.
Stone on 4 in the middle of the board. I think there's going to be 4 over there.
Yeah. You come at me.
I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. So, we're going to get swashing on the action. We want to get him to melee as quickly as possible because that's where he tends to do the most damage. But for this first one, he's going to move his jog. Now, in Moonstone, you can move through and traverse around small gaps. So, he's then going to take a step to there and a second step to there. After his final step, he's going to fire his gun. I am going to play a green 3, Mr. Murray.
Oh.
I'll bluff that.
You'll bluff it? Oh, it's the green 3. See, I can get them as well. So that's going to do 3 damage plus 1. So it is impact. So it's going to do 4 total.
And my shield, my sun shield, reduces impact damage by 1, so I take 3 damage.
You want to do it again?
I am going to say that is a green 1.
Yeah, I'm going to call you on that one.
Because you've got all the green ones.
Because I've got all the green ones.
Oh,
Justice prevails.
Justice prevails.
Enjoy this catastrophe.
Oh, no!
This is what happens, Dave.
Okay, so that catastrophe, I thought I was pushing my luck there. That catastrophe will mean I will suffer 3 back as well, which isn't great.
Let's share the love on this channel.
Hopefully the monkey maybe will heal him next turn, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, I mean, after that lie that caught you in, it is now time for me to show you true justice. A man of principle. It is now time for Guillemont Poppycock! And Beaumont Poppycock, Beaumont Poppycock, that's his high noble, that's how you say it in high noble.
It is, of course, yeah.
He's basically just going to do what he normally does, is just shout at people to do things. So what I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to shout orders, like Tom.
Otherwise I'll cut this footage.
I'm going to shout at Calders, I'm going to shout at Grotchgut, and I'm also going to shout at Eric. I'm going to take a walk, and I'm going to shout at Flintlock. So we're going to do that off camera, and then you'll come back to everything moved. And with the magic of television, we're back, and everything is nicely moved. So yeah, basically all 4 of them have moved. Flintlock has moved into base contact with that stone, so hopefully I can pick that up and maybe get a cheeky reload before running away from all the shooting. So yeah, that's pretty much Poppycock done.
So the leader of my rowdy crew is going to go. He's going to take his jog. He's going to get over to here. He's going to spend 1 point to take a shot at Eric the Squire.
You mean Derek?
Derek the Squire, even.
Kill him dead.
So basically, on the back of his shot, I'm going to tell you that is a green 2. So it's going to do 3 damage.
Bluff.
No, I am telling the truth. So it's going to do 3 damage to Eric.
Maybe I was the bad guy all along for not believing in Dave.
Impact damage?
Impact, yeah. I'd love to take another shot of him, but I would have to reload my gun, so I am going to spend
You
the
wouldn't
2.
have to reload, you could ricochet.
Oh, of course.
With-
But I'm going to call it there anyway. I'm okay
Coward.
with that. Yeah, I've got a feeling I was pushing my luck.
So yeah, Eric takes 3 damage. Unfortunately, his leather armor protects him against everything but impact. So
Yay! Shame. So he's going to reload his gun and end his activation, ready to take another shot next turn.
right, okay, we're gonna go with Calders. I wanted to do a bit more to that stone than I'm gonna have to, but unfortunately, poor Derek is not looking pretty.
Worse
there.
for worse.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 1 energy just to dig it up once, so it goes to 3. Then I'm gonna take a walk, and then I'm gonna try and do first aid on Derek. So I'm going to put this card down. It is a blue 1.
I will let you have that blue 1.
Okay, so Derek heals 1. And I think I'm going to try and heal him again, so we'll just cut to that in a second. Right, yeah, I was having a bit of a discussion whether to do a lookout sir on him, or I think it's lookout sir. Am I just taking that from what am I trying to say? Lookout.
You don't need to avoid cannonballs.
But I'm just going to take the heal. I think that's probably the play here. So I'm going to put this card down and say a blue 2.
I'm going to say you're a fibber. You're a fibber.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm a fibber. You
No, you don't.
wrong.
I had to call it.
Yeah. I'm going to say blue 1 again.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Isn't it already healed up to 4?
Yeah, I didn't even need that one, Tom.
No,
I'm just
you
showing
just
dominance.
rub it in my
I
face.
am just showing dominance at this
Tell
point.
ya.
He's fully healed. That's him
Not for
done.
long. So, at the end of Tez's last activation there, Swiggity Sweetie spent the 1 point he has left to take a quick reactionary step, and now we're going to send in the big guns. He's
dear.
coming.
I made a lapse of judgment here.
So he is on -2 for his arcane stat because he took a swig of the monkey's rum. But at the start of his activation, I'm going to play my second of my campaign cards, which is Ducks in a Barrel, which basically means I get +2 arcane cards for any arcane skill I use by choosing during the course of the turn. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use it with Revolt. So he's going to take his jog. So he is slow again. He's only jogging the 2, but he is going to take another step for the 1. Then he's going to fire the cannon. So he's going to target Hogwash, bet you didn't think I was going to go that
No,
way,
I didn't.
did you?
I did not think you were going to go that way.
I'm going to say that is a green 1.
I'm going to let you have it.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to through 3 times 1, so it is going to do 3. But
Down.
it is a -1, so it'll do 2.
Yeah. He is now down to 4 health. And he loses an energy.
I'm going to say that's also a green 1.
You can do it a second time. Do you not need to?
Oh, no, sorry. You didn't call my bluff.
Yeah, I didn't call your bluff.
I'm cheating. I take it back. Ignore me. That's the end of his activation.
Okay, we're going to go with Grotchgut. Grotchgut is going to take a walk. Pick this stone up. I don't know why I do this song.
Why would you not, though? That is exactly the tune he plays.
And then I'm going to step. And then that's him done.
Do you want to do any steps with your monkey?
I am. So the monkey's basically going to spend his last point and he's going to take a slight move forward. Just 1.
I have noticed that I completely forgot to step with Eric, so I'll just leave that energy fly off.
We'll let it out.
Yeah, we'll just blur it out.
So, end of the first turn, going into the second turn. This is where the board is as it stands. Courtney, you didn't pick up those moonstones at the back of the field.
Yeah, I wanted to be a bit more aggressive this time. One mistake that I feel I make is I pick the ones in my own field and that slows me down. Whereas I think you can fight for the middle and then back off. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that you were going to send every single pirate with a gun towards my poor pig.
I want that stone. I've set my sights on that stone. I want it.
Yeah, exactly. But I will be saying that my giant is pretty much ready to go and beat.
Yeah,
somebody
he's
to
in a
death,
good
so,
position this turn. We'll have to see where we go.
It'll be an
first.
interesting turn, so I think we need to do our initiative. So you get +2 now. Because
I
you
am
have initiative.
indeed. I have initiative, so +2 for me.
Well, I mean, do I even need to roll at this point?
You may as well.
I mean, no.
right.
There we go.
So I'll get the initiative this turn. Let's see what pans out. Okay, so I'm going to go with Swiggy Swooty. And now Swiggly has a special trick up his sleeve. I'm going to try and plunder that giant.
Please don't.
No, you have to.
Please don't.
It's fine. To do so, I need a blue, any colour of a 2.
So you've just given away what you might have in your hand.
No, never. So he's going to try and plunder him first. So I want to take away one of your abilities and get it for myself instead.
What ability are you going for?
I'm going to take the one that gives you the +2 strength.
I'll do it.
Because I think that might be quite useful.
Can you before you do this, can you visualise how you're going to take his strength away?
Spinach.
No, not his spinach!
He's an octopus. He's got so many arms. He can do something rapidly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that might be a blue 2.
Yeah, I'm going to believe you.
Okay. So I'll take that ability away from you.
Oh dear.
Then I'm going to take a jog to get into base contact with you there and take a swing
I'm
at
going to
you.
react to your jog,
Oh.
and I'm going to step away because I don't want spinach octopus. I don't want that. So I'm going to go to there.
And then I'm going to spend another one to react to take a step.
And I'm going to spend another one to take another step. So that's all his energy gone. But again, I don't want that.
And
I do not consent.
Yeah, I do not consent to
I
this.
don't like how deep into enemy lines I seem to be chasing you here.
Come on, sunshine.
How many energy have you got left?
I've got 2 left, so I could take a step and take a swing. Or I could just shoot him as he runs away. So that took a little bit of brain power to work out what I was going to do after your very cowardly retreat there, Courtney. It was uncalled for.
It's tactics.
Just take the hit.
You should learn from what I'm doing.
So Swiggity will then basically take another step. He's going to go back a little bit, but he's going to have a shot at Eric.
So you would be -1 for the cover because you are hitting Grotchgut's base.
That's correct. Yep. So
and
one of those
obviously
lines is
-1
blocked.
for Eric as well.
So I'm going to get 2.
So -1 for Eric and -1 for the Grotchgut.
What colour are you after, Dave?
I am after greens. That is a green 3. That is.
I'm going to bluff that.
You're going to call my bluff.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I might as well.
It's a green 3. So that means he'll do 3 + 1 damage.
Yep. There we go.
And then I'm going to say that's a green 1.
I'm going to bluff that as well. Because I might as well. Yeah, there we
That's
go.
another 2.
So you only drew 2 cards that were both greens.
2 cards, both greens. I'm not
has
going to
one
complain
health
about
left.
that. But that does make up for the fact that I didn't get to swing and hit something. So I'll take that. I can live with it. That's swiggity done this turn.
Right, okay. So I'm going to go with Derek now because he's only got 1 health and he's poorly.
You gotta lick those wounds, Tez.
So I'm going to go, my hero, and give 2 to Poppycock because he's going to...
Is it more just crying around his ankles at this stage?
Because he's gonna go calamari.
Dragging himself.
He's gonna walk, and he's just gonna walk sort of to here.
Hiding behind the big giant.
Yeah. I think it's very difficult to sort of cover him, but I'm gonna just go to the. I think you probably will. Whatever I do, you'll be able to hit him. But I'm gonna spend 1 energy. In fact, yeah, I'll do that. 1 energy to try and heal him with Field Medic.
Incremental movements are going to make all the difference.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to need a blue. I'm going to go for a blue 2.
I will believe you this time.
Very good.
I think that was all right.
So Derek heals for 2. And I'll just show that. There we go.
So I'm going to go now, and Ribald is going to activate his little goblin helper monkey. Has reloaded the cannon, and we're going to take a shot. So this is going to cost me 2, and I'm going to shoot at Hogwash.
Yeah, I thought you might do it. It wasn't what I could do. I was going to go with Hogwash, but then obviously Derek took so much damage that I
Pistol shot.
Had to do something about that.
I don't think Hogwash is getting out of that situation regardless of what I do, so I have to sacrifice the big.
So I'm going to say that is a green 1.
It's worth saying you drew a massive bucket of cards.
I did. So basically, Ribald got +2 for ducks in the barrel. The evade stat of Hogwash gave him another 1 on top. So I've got a handful.
Ooh. I am going to...
Come on, Courtney. Is it a green 1? Is it a
I'll let
green
you have
1?
it.
Oh.
So it is. Okay, no worries.
How much damage is that?
So that's going to do 3 minus 1. So it'll only do 2.
Yeah.
How's the pig feeling? 2 left.
2 left.
Have you got enough energy to fire the cannon again?
I haven't, no, unfortunately not. So he can only shoot the cannon once. It's going to take his 2 energy away. He's not near the captain this time, so he didn't get that additional energy. So that's the end of Ribald's activation.
Coward!
Boo!
This is why people don't vote for you.
Tactical. What? Hang on, your game. You ran away from him.
I'm the Ford.
That was part of the game.
I have 2 health. Right. Okay. So explain my thought process here.
Cowardice.
Yeah. My first inclination was to run back to that stone and pick it up, and just sort of run away. I'll be honest. I can't get there.
There is
It will
always
take me
running
another-
away.
It will take me another turn, and the risk is that someone can probably shoot him. Then I was going to basically like Rohan in, death. But I'll be honest with you, I can't crit against Swash, and I can't hit the. I'll get crowded out if I try and go for the monkey. And I could have gone for Peggy, but it was dodgy either way.
Everyone can step as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to take the smart move and just run away.
Coward's way out. Yeah, sure. Makes sense.
Hogwash is going to go, I'm out. He's just going to go around to here, step twice, and he's just going to hope to God that he survives a turn for Calder's to try
That
and heal
side
him
of the
up.
board now belongs to me.
Yep.
This is mine now. Okay, so I'm going to go with Peggy, see if we can shoot the guy in the back that's running away very, very gallantly, making a dash for it. So Peggy's going to spend 2 to traverse over this wooden cart to come into here. Then she's going to spend 1 to take a shot. I am going to say that's a green 3, that Ted.
So obviously there's only one target.
There's only one.
And he's only got 2 health.
And he's only got
so
2
this
health.
would be incredibly stupid for you to try and bluff.
It would.
But I was going to call it bluff anyway because there's no downside. Yeah,
it is a green 3. So basically that's going to do 3 plus 1 damage to 4.
That's a shame. That's him down. That is him down.
I'll take that. That's not a bad activation from Peggy.
Right, okay, so after that brutally shooting down, there's only one person I can go with. and that is the courageous, the honourable. So get him on, Poppycock!
Go.
And he's going in. He's going in for great glory.
The banners are flying, the trumpets are blowing. He's on his way.
He's going to move to here. His hammer is in the way. Sorry, hammer. And then he's going to do, he's going to spend 1 action to do his yell out commands, and he's going to move Grotchgut, because Grotchgut is in the way. Okay, so I've done that, he's moved out of the way. I'm going to spend 1 more energy just to sort of move, just to there. And now he's going to spend another energy to buy an attack. So we've done our cards now. I have 8 cards to your
2, a mighty 2.
Yeah,
but 2 is enough.
You've been crowded out by. It's probably not called crowded out, but you've been crowded out, ganged up by Grotchgut.
Grotchgut being in the way.
So I'm going to put this card down.
And I'm going to play this one.
Okay. So let's reveal. I've gone for a sweeping cut.
As have I.
Cool. So I'm going to change that into my knee smasher, which is going to do 2 damage, up to 4, because I'm going to make it an impact attack.
Okay. So I will take 4 damage on the back of that.
You will take 4 damage. Awesome. And then I'm going to buy another attack, so we're just going to shuffle the deck. Right, okay, I'm going to go with this card.
And I'm going to play this one right here.
Okay. Let's do this. Rising attack.
Falling swing.
Okay, cool. So against a rising attack, a falling swing, I do 1 up to 3 damage, as I'm going to do. I'm going to do impact.
Okay, and I'm going to do 3 back to you.
I'm out of melee range, so you're not going to do any damage to me.
Of course you are, yeah. No, my melee range is 2.
Is it? Oh, right, whoa, all right then. Okay, fair enough then.
Stop trying to take this away from me.
It's going to be 2 down to 0 because I reduced all non-magical damage to 0 to 2, -2. So, okay, so we've shuffled our cards, we've drawn them. So I'm going to put down this attack,
and I'm going to play this one.
Okay, let's flip. I've done a rising attack.
A falling swing.
Okay, so I'm going to do 1 up to 3 damage because I'm going to do impact.
Okay, and that's going to be enough to kill Swiggity Swooty. He's going to boo back to you. 3 plus the 2 additional damage he stole from the giant earlier on in the turn.
Okay.
5.
So I get to reduce it down to 3 because of my plate armor, and I'm going to take it on Gilmont. And that is Gilmont done.
And we'll pop the soul stone that Swiggity has right there in front of you.
That's where I want it.
Poppycock to claim next turn, maybe? Okay, so I'm going to go with the monkey, try and come back at you after that absolute smushing. He's going to take his jog action to come around here. And then he's going to try and throw a black powder bomb targeting Poppycock.
Okay.
I am going to tell you that is a green 3.
How many times have we gone for green 3?
It's the green 3. I like the green 3. Bluff. Bluff. No.
Okay.
I am God's honest truthing.
Okay.
How much damage is that?
So that's going to do 3 + 1 to Poppycock himself, but then it pulses out and does 3 damage to both Grotgut and Eric the Squire.
What type of damage?
What
Type of damage?
It's magic damage. So
Right.
there's no reductions.
So Eric is going to die. Grotchgut reduces the first wounds this character suffers because of the conscripted keyword. So he's going to take 2.
That's good.
Poppycock will take 3, but he's going to then pass that on to Grotchgut. So 1, 2, 3.
Grotchgut jumps on the grade for him.
Yeah, pretty much.
He did.
Yeah, he bluffed. So that's a green 1 as well.
Bluff.
Wrong.
Yeah, okay.
That
so
is another green 1.
Two
So that's 2 damage to Poppycock.
I'll do
1 to Grotchgut.
Yeah, I'll do 3 damage to Grotchgut.
Okay, so he's
pass it
going to
over.
take it all.
Do you want to do any more?
No, I'm not going to push my luck any further than what I already have.
Right, okay. So I'm just going to go with Grotchgut. Easy activation. I'm just going to move him back. And that's him done.
It's quite funny that the big giant is actually scared of the little monkey.
When he's got magical bombs, yes.
So, El Capitano is going to go, he's going to show the rest of his crew how it's done. He's not going to move anywhere, he's going to stay put and he's just going to shoot his pistol. So he's going to shoot his first shot And I'm going to say that is a green 3.
Who are you shooting?
I'm going to shoot Grochka.
At this point, you do.
He just does a green 3 up his
It's a green 3. It is a green 3.
I'll bluff you.
You're going to bluff me?
Because at this point, I can't believe that
It's a green 3, mate.
I can't
I'm really
believe-
sorry. I love you so much.
I am shuffling this deck next time because you are doing some
So that's going to
crazy
be 3
things to that
plus
deck.
1.
All right, okay, down to 1. Down to 3, sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
That one's a green 2.
Bluff.
That is definitely a
Yeah,
green 2.
that's him dead.
Yep.
No, it's not, actually. He's got 1 health
3
left.
damage down to 2, yeah.
Yep.
You got a green 1 by the shot.
That's a green 1
Yeah,
there.
God's good, no.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
That was the best hand I think I've ever been dealt in the history of this game.
Yeah.
Ever.
I think you may have won the game with that.
So Capitano's then going to reload his gun for 2, and he's going to use his last point of energy, and he's going to shoot Poppycock.
Right, okay. Right, okay.
Yep. That's a green 1, is that?
I thought you were going to say 3 there.
No.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't trust you anymore. I believe you, Dave.
That's
Stop.
going to do 2 to Poppycock.
Stop it, Dave. I believe you.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
So 2 damage to no damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to take your free jog?
Yeah, we'll jog. We'll do a quick jog. And we'll go over this way towards Poppycock.
Right, okay, so I'm going to have to change my plans now. So I'm going to have to go with Calders now. Calders is going to take a walk up to here, near his boss. And he's going to try and do Field Medic. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to do Field Medic. Blue 1.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Blue 1, it was this card.
So you heal up to...
He heals him for 1.
He's going to need to dish out a lot of plasters.
I'm going to do this a second time. And we've actually pre-drawn this with our second deck. Because we're professionals on
Professionals, we know what we're doing.
So, I'm going to put down a blue 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And it was a blue 3. Or was it?
So he's healed 4 HP so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's back on full health, thankfully.
That's good.
And then I am just going to step once, just basically to there, and that is Calder's done.
Okay then, my last activation of this turn, we're going to go with Swash. Swash is a little bit out of it at the moment, so he's just going to take a jog, 2 steps, getting him closer to that Moonstone that's in that back corner. And that's Swash done for this turn.
Okay, easy activation here. Flintlock is going to spend 1 to dig up that Moonstone because he's got a shovel. So he's going to pick that up. And then he's just going to move back. I've measured this before. He's just going to move back to there. And then he's going to spend 2 energy to reload. And that is him done.
Oh, I'm going to get shot next turn, aren't I? So, end of turn 2 into turn 3. As the board looks at the moment, the pirates seem to be overrunning the nobles.
Yeah, unfortunately, the green 3s have worn me down too much. This is the fear that I had when I was going into this game against pirates. I thought I was going to get shot to death, and unfortunately, that's happened.
Yeah, I did have the green streak.
There is a potential. There is a potential to.
See a doctor.
There is a potential. I'm not completely out of it, but it's not looking good for me. So we need to do this initiative roll.
I mean, it's very surprising looking at the turn 3 board here that how many stones are still actually on the deck. It's still all to play
Yeah,
for, I
it
think.
is. It is. So let's do this.
So +1 for me this turn.
I'm on 5.
To my 2.
Well, looks like I'm getting initiative. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go with Poppycock or Gunnamon's Poppycock.
I was about to say, I thought you'd forgot it then.
We're going to go full. You know, at this point, you know, we're just going to go full aggression. We're going to do a Tom.
It's hammer time.
Tom has influenced me. It's hammer time. So we're going to take a walk to here, a jog to here.
On the back of that, the monkey is going to take a reactionary step to go over to here. So
I don't
you can't
blame him.
hit the monkey.
But I'm going to hit the captain instead. So I'm outside your melee. So I'm going to just throw an attack out. So I am going to do this card.
Okay, and I am going to play this one right here.
Okay. Rising attack.
Hi, guys.
And another rising attack. So, against a high guard, I do 2, 4, 6 damage.
Ow, that really hurts the captain.
What kind of damage?
Impact damage.
Yep, so that's still enough to do 6 to him. He's just got the 1 left.
Fantastic. And I'm going to attack one more time.
So ready for Sir Guillemot Poppycock's second swing. The Goblin Captain decided to step inward so he could at least do a little bit of damage back to him.
Okay. So I'm going to put down this card.
I am going to play this one.
Okay. Let's do this. High guard.
Rising attack.
Oh, I was hoping for that following swing. Right, so I don't do any damage.
Rising attack against a high guard. I'm going to deal 2.
Down to 0 because of
his army.
Do you need the extra damage because do you have a
He
sword?
doesn't. He has a cutlass, so I do 1+1 damage if it's slicing, which it is. So I will do a damage.
So I will.
Wow.
You will do a damage. I was hoping to trick you for the following swing, but unfortunately didn't happen. That's Guillemot done.
Okay, so the powder monkey's going to go. Powder monkey's going to chuck his black powder bomb. This time he's going to throw it at Calder, who's over there in the back.
Okay.
So it's going to cost me 3 energy, and I'm looking for the greens.
You are using your ducks in the barrel because there is cover.
That's correct. So because of the cover line, I'm going to use ducks in a barrel to get an additional 2 arcane cards on this action. That is a lowly green one.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, okay. So it's just going to do 2 to Calder, 1 to Poppycock.
Okay, 2 to Calder's, 1 to Poppycock.
Then the monkey's going to take his jog. He's going to come over here, and that is going to be the end of his turn.
Right, so I'm going to go with Calder's. Calder's is going to take a walk to here. He's going to spend 1 energy to pick the stone up. Thank you, Tom. He's then going to step.
What do you mean, Tom? You just have a third arm. Slightly different ethnicity to a third arm.
Take this, and that is him done.
So El Capitano is now going to go. A bit remiss that Calder's just picked up those 2 stones. So let's try and see if we can do something about that. Captain's going to take a step backwards because he's engaged by Poppycock and Calder at that point.
So, and you will lose an extra energy because you're still going to be engaged by Poppycock for ornithophobia. Ornithophobia. You can read the card and find that one out. But basically, if a goblin character ends a move in this model's melee zone for the first time this turn, it may discard 1 energy if able.
So that's 1 energy loss, so just 1 left, which is enough to shoot my flintlock. So I'm going to play a green 1.
So you're shooting at Poppycock?
Yes, yeah, kill him on Poppycock.
Right, okay. Green 1, did you say?
That's right, a green 1.
So it's just going to bounce, so that's absolutely fine. I'll let you...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, no worries. That goes off, and he blocks all of the damage. Well, okay.
Right, so I'd love to shoot my gun, I really would, but the only way that I win this now is if I can draw it and get it to an extra turn and get that stone. So I'm going to go with Flintlock. Flintlock is basically just going to walk because he's slow because he's got a gem, and he's just going to go to here. And that is Flintlock done.
Well. Okay, so I'm going to go next. Strength in numbers now for the pirates means I'm going to activate Courtney on this turn. So I'm just going to quick fire 2 different activations. Swash, nice and simply. Jog, step, grab the stone. Peggy, jog, step, take it down by 2 and do 2 digs for it to be on 1 for it to grab next turn. Okay, just the 1 guy left, and it's the guy with the big gun. He's going to take a jog action to come over here. And he's going to blast at Calder. So I'm arcane 3, but there is a little bit of cover in the way there. I mean, I'm going to reduce it by 2. So I got 2 cards in my hand.
Yep.
I'm going to play this one right here, which is a green 2.
So that would do 4 damage.
It would do 5 damage. So it's 3 times the colour, 3 times the number, minus 1.
That's horrible.
That is horrible.
God, I like the cannon.
The first 2 turns
Cannon's
hasn't really hit the firepower.
No, but now it's coming in.
I'll bluff.
You're going to bluff it?
Yeah, I might as well. Yeah.
I never tell the lies.
So 5 damage. He's on 1 health.
1 health. Green 1.
Bluff.
Oh, tension.
Green 1. You're telling it's a bluff.
Might as well.
It was a bluff.
Oh. Enjoy that.
That's fine. I can live with that. So basically the catastrophe is anything around 2 inch of Ribald suffers 3 magically damage and are pushed at least 1 inch away. So basically the monkey's going to push 3.
Well, take damage, be pushed 1.
Yeah, take damage and be pushed 1, sorry. So 1 for the monkey.
3 damage?
Yeah, sorry, totally missed it. 3 for the monkey.
Ribald himself?
Ribald will suffer 3 as well. But also Poppycock is going to take 3.
Is it within 2 or 3?
It's within 2.
And you're not within 2 yet.
Not within 2.
Oh, of course. So that doesn't happen. Oh! But he is going to take a step with his last bit of energy. And that's the end of his activation. Okay, so going into turn 4. I thought I was running away with that at one point, Courtney, but a series of unfortunate decisions, I think the face of the game has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, again, there is a way for me to win this, but it's getting narrower and narrower as the turn goes on.
I mean, I'm not sure there is a way I can win it. So.
I think it's more likely that you win this, but let's just see what happens. The initiative is going to tell a lot.
Yeah, so even Stevens this time on initiative.
3.
To my 6.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
I will take that. Okay, so I think this might be the make or break activation of the game. We're going to go with Ribald. So Pirate Ribald is going to start the turn with 2 energy because he gets +1 from the captain being within 4 of him. So that means he's got enough to fire the cannons. So he's going to take a shot. He's going to target Calder. I've used my ducks and a barrel skill to give me 2 additional cards in this arcane draw. And I am going to make the bold claim that is a green 2.
Well, at this point, I might as well just say bluff. But you probably got it because you're not silly. There
it
we
is
are.
a green 2. Sorry.
So yeah, Calder's is gone.
It's worth saying Dave has minus his hand for the cover, but is still drawing.
It's still enough.
Where's the stones?
Let's put them there. Yeah, that'd be fine. That's okay. I can live with that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of Ribald's activation. He's done and dusted.
Right. Okay, we'll go with Gilmore Poppycock. I'm gonna do something that could help.
Shenanigans.
So I'm gonna yell out a command to Flintlock, who's going to immediately move to here. That will be 1 action. And then he's going to bind attack on the captain. Now, I will be crowded out by 1, so I'm only going to have 5 cards for this. So I'm going to put this card in.
And I'm going to play that one.
Right, okay. It is a rising attack.
Falling swing.
So I do 1 up to 3 damage for impact.
And I do 3. So that's enough to kill El Capitano.
And you'll do 1 damage back.
Yep.
Yep. And that is him done.
Okay, we're going to go with the Powder Monkey. The Powder Monkey is going to make a dash for that stone that's in Courtney's deployment zone. So he's going to take his jog. He's just going to step twice. And that'll be the Powder Monkey done for this turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move with Flintlock, pick a stone up, and then move. Step, pick a stone up. And that is Flintlock done.
And you're winning now. Okay, so Courtney's all activated out. It's my turn to go. Now, it is quite tense at the moment. So I'm going to spend this 1 to pick up this stone, which will tie up the game at 3-all. So that basically means it's all to play for, as it's probably going to go into the additional
Sudden
time.
death.
Yeah. So Peggy will take a jog, and she'll step twice. Swash will take his jog. He'll step twice to spend all of their energies. Everyone's dashing for that storm that's there at the back of the board.
Right, okay, so we're going to do the initiative now for sudden death.
Sudden
so
death.
How sudden death works is as soon as the Moonstone count changes in any way, so someone picks up or drops, the game ends. So it's not looking good for me.
I think the initiative is going to play a big part in this.
It will
Let's
do,
roll
yes.
the dice, see where we're at.
I'm on 2.
Cock
That's
dice.
a cock dice.
Roll it
Alright,
again.
stop executing the tension here. 2.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Just to build it up.
3, 4.
Four.
Okay, cool. So you get to go first.
Okay then. So the first activation of sudden death. I'm going to go with Ribald. He is not going to shoot his big cannon. He's going to try and beat you with his brass knuckles instead.
Okay.
So he's going to take a swing at Poppycock.
Sure.
I am going to play this one.
I'm going to play this card.
Reveals. I am going to do a high guard.
I'm going to do a sweeping cut into sweeping cut, and I'm going to convert that into Gilmont's. So I do 6 damage.
Ouch! I am going to turn mine into my signature move as well, which basically means instead of doing any damage, you will suffer 3 magical damage and remove 1 directly away. So I'm going to do 3, you're going to do 6.
Yep.
I'm going to reduce it by 1 from my ramshackle armor.
But I will also say that might have an end step set. If the enemy suffered 1 or more wounds during this round of melee, then it cannot take the jog action until the end of turn.
Okay, no problem whatsoever. I can live with that.
How much health are they both down to?
I'm on 1 left.
If I take 3 damage, I am on 2 left. Right, okay, we're going to go with Poppycock.
Poppycock.
Gilmont, Poppycock! He's not out just yet. He's going to yell at command. Flintlock is going to go down to here. And then he's going to throw an attack out on Ribbles. So I have 6 cards to your
2.
right. I'm going to go with this card.
And I'm going to play this one right here.
Right, okay. Rising attack.
High guard,
Awesome.
which I'm going to convert.
So I'm going to do rising attack against a high guard is 2 up to 4 damage.
Yeah, it's going to kill him, but my short fuse signature move on a high guard means he's going to pulse out 3 magical damage and push everything 1 inches away.
That's fine, so we both die.
Yeah, sacrifice.
But Gilmont did what he needed to do.
Okay, we're going to activate the powder monkey in this mad dash for this last stone that's still on the board. The monkey's going to go. He's going to take his jog action to bring him to here, step twice for 2 energy, and that's the end of his activation.
Okay, so I am going to go with Flintlock. Flintlock is going to take a walk. He is going to take a step. And then he's going to try and fire his gun. And I'm going to fire it at this lad here.
Swash!
So I need a green colour, I believe. So I'm just going to go and say green 1. And this will do X plus 2 damage.
Impact damage?
Impact damage?
Impact damage. Well then. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay. So you take 3 damage.
Knocks him down 2.
Knocks him down. Oh, sorry. Yep, so 3 damage. It will take him down to just the 2 left.
And that is Flintlock done.
Okay, so last activations of this turn. It looks like it's going to go into another round, Courtney.
It is.
Another round. So, quick and clean. Swash. Take his jog action. Harvest the stone twice to bring it down to 1. Peggy, again, jog for a 2. 3 steps. And that's her done. Going into turn 6.
So, it's down to initiative, basically. If I win the initiative, then there's a chance. If Dave wins the initiative, he's won.
I have made a misstep.
Absolutely
No!
nothing they can't do. What's the misstep?
I think I should have engaged.
I quietly said to
Flintlock
Dave
with
off camera, like,
swash.
why didn't you just go and stab Flintlock?
Because murder's not always on my mind, Thomas.
There we go, missed opportunity.
Okay, let's roll it. See where we're at.
Let's do this. 2. Yeah,
6.
there we go.
Yes.
What? Good game.
Good game,
Good
mate.
game,
Good
mate.
game. So it's going to finish 4-3 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great
that's pretty
game though.
close.
Good for the
Yeah.
campaign.
Good for the campaign,
Good for the
still good.
I'll
campaign.
take that.
Yeah, so let's go into the post game.
Well, that was a very close game, wasn't it?
Tight.
That will end.
You know, it was. My nerves were shot by the end of that turn 6. Oh.
Yeah. So coming into this, I was apprehensive because there's so many guns, and I knew you were taking
Guns,
revolts. And pirate revolts
it's
is next
such a
level with that
dream.
cannon.
I mean, but for me, the powder monkey and his magical
Yeah.
grenades were great.
There's a lot
they
of
were
great.
awesome.
There's a lot of damage. Like I feel like the soldiers were definitely on the back foot there, but I will take 4-3. I'll take that all day of the week.
Yeah.
So
good. Three in the bank.
So you played very well, yeah.
Thank you very much. As did you, sir.
Thank you.
Coming
Thank
into
you.
the game, it's the first time we played on the channel.
I know.
Right? There's history between mine and your games.
There are.
You mentally outmaneuver me pretty much every time. Mind games.
Yeah.
Tez is the king of the mind games.
You've got a small brain, mate.
It is indeed. Yeah, that's fair.
So, obviously we've got Tom versus Chris coming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully Chris can not kill his own crew this time. But I won't put it past him. So keep on watching. And yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Well, a massive thank you for watching that video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to find some more, they should be over here. And if you want to support the channel and the content that we create here, there's links to our Patreon and merchandise in the description below. Take care.